We've got 3 opening speakers, 1 by video message, 2 are live. The first, thankfully, is here with us, and they're all going to set the scene for today's discussions. Can you give a very, very warm welcome to Ainara Basurko, who is Deputy for Economic Promotion of Bizkaia, and a warm welcome to you. And can you take off your... There we go. Thank you so much.
Dear Marjut, good morning. It's a pleasure for us to have you here. Good morning to you all. Egunon guztioi. Privilegioa da, zuei, Bizkaira ongi etorria ematea. Aste osoan, gizarte eragineko inbertsioaren Europako epizentroa izango den lurralde honetara. Eskerrik asko, Europako batzordeari, Europako inbertsio funtsari, eta Europako inbertsio bankuari, Bizkaia hautatzeagatik Impact Equity Forumen lehen edizioaren egoitza gisa. It is a privilege to welcome you to Bizkaia, a region that will be the European epicenter of social impact investing throughout this week. Thank you to the European Commission, the European Investment Fund, and the European Investment Bank for choosing us to host the first edition of the Impact Equity Forum. Today, under the slogan, Making It Count, we are gathered to do more than just talk numbers and discuss figures. We are here to build a future, innovative, sustainable, inclusive for everyone. We live in times of transformation, uncertainty, and rapid change. Territories, regions, and countries around the world share global challenges. Tackling the climate emergency, addressing the energy transition, digitalization, and reducing inequalities and cohesion in our societies. But we also share uncertainty. We have a unique opportunity to change course, to show that growth can be better, not just more. Impact Week, the forum in which this meeting takes place and which is organized by the Bizkaia Provincial Council and Impact Europe, is an opportunity to move in this direction. The government of Bizkaia is committed to this event because we believe that impact investing offers a clear path. It is a financial tool with real potential to transform lives. Bizkaia is a small territory, yes, but one with great ambition, capabilities and vision. Here in the heart of the Basque Country, in the south of Europe, we combine our tradition and industrial power with an unwavering commitment to innovation and sustainability. Some 37% of our gross value added is industrial, but our strategy is not only economic, it is profoundly human, because we believe that true progress is not only measured in terms of GDP, but in people's quality of life, in the cohesion and balance of our society, in the ability of our companies to generate shared value. We are a region with the capacity to manage our own taxation system, and we are highly innovative. Over 41% of our companies innovate, and 90% are digitalized. In 2023, the Basque Country invested over 2 billion euros in R&D. This is a record figure for a region home to only 2 million people, half of whom live in Bizkaia. In this small corner of the world, we have our own unique identity and clear vision. We know where we want to go. We know how to do it, and we are moving forward with determination. On this path, we are developing strategic projects such as the Automotive Intelligence Center, the Energy Intelligence Center, the Global Smart Grid Innovation Hub, the Nagusi Intelligence Center, and BICAIN, Bizkaia Quantum Advanced Industries. In other words, Center of Excellences to provide our companies with infrastructures allowing them to collaboratively develop their R&D in strategic areas such as industry, energy, the silver economy, and quantum technology. We also have an international entrepreneurship center in the BAT Tower, a space for creating solutions with global impact that connects capital, knowledge, and talent. This highly sought-after talent is unable to meet the demands of our companies. We are tackling the demographic challenge with our own strategy, Bizkaia with the talent, aimed at developing, retaining, and attracting talent to Bizkaia. We have also accelerated the attraction of startups averaging 24 years. These great challenges of the 21st century cannot be tackled in isolation. That is why in Bizkaia we have made public-private collaboration our hallmark. All the Bizkaia Provincial Council, we work hand in hand with companies, investors, vocational training centers, university, technology and research centers, clusters, and social entities and other public administrations to foster a thriving innovation ecosystem. Bizkaia's commitment to impact investing is not new. In 2014, we were the first European public administration to launch a high social impact fund. Since then, we have promoted pioneering initiatives such as Crowdfunding Bizkaia, Seed Capital Bizkaia Micro, and Confecop Seed Bizkaia. These projects finance ideas, generate opportunities, reduce inequalities, and promote social and territorial cohesion. We are part of European networks such as Impact Europe and the FEBEA, moving towards an ethical and transformative approach to finance. Because in Bizkaia, we are convinced that the impact economy is achievable when we combine madness, boldness, and brightness, the three elements that shape this Impact Week 2024. Today, standing before this European forum brimming with talent, creativity, and commitment, allow me to invite you to dream, but above all, to act, because the most disruptive ideas only make sense when we turn them into tangible realities that transform lives. Eskerrik asko guztioi. Thank you for being here and for your commitment. Bizkaia welcomes you with open arms. Here you will find a region that is attractive, reliable, innovative, and open. But above all, you will find people who, like you, believe in the social economy as a driving force for the transformation and the well-being. Welcome to Bizkaia. Ongi etorriak izan zaiteztela. Let's make it reality. Make it count. Eskerrik asko guztioi.
Thank you. What a great opening speech. Also, you touched upon so many of the things that we are going to unpack in more detail today. The Spanish impact investing ecosystem, so you sort of touched upon that there, but that's a celebration in itself. As we know, the triple helix of stakeholders. You talked about public-private investment and the whopping amount that goes into R&D. But what I really liked here was you talked about it's not just an economic strategy, it's profoundly human. And you had the word ethical also there. So all of those things that I think are going to come up again and again, and we're going to see how that all fits together, the marriage of all of those different elements. All right, so the second of our opening three speakers joins us by video message. It's the Director General of the Directorate General for Employment and Social Affairs at the European Commission. His name is Mario Nava. Video, please. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the first EIF Investment Equity Forum. I'm very happy to be here with you today, although, of course, I would have certainly preferred to be physically in the very beautiful town of Bilbao. As Director General of DG Employment, Social Affairs and Inclusion, I'm really very grateful to have the occasion to address this dedicated community of impact investors, a dedicated community which is essential to building an inclusive and sustainable Europe. Today is a good moment to appreciate the journey we have shared together. For more than a decade, the European Commission, through the European Investment Fund, has been by your side. It all began in 2013 with the definition of social enterprises and the launch of the Social Impact Accelerator Fund. Over the years, and now through InvestEU, we have contributed to provide capital, to build the capacity, and to create partnership to support and foster impact investing across Europe. The EIF now stands as Europe's largest limited partner dedicated to impact, a reflection of the exceptional work of our EIF colleague and the European Commission's unwavering commitment. But the road ahead of us is as challenging as the one behind us. The impact ecosystem needs ongoing support to grow and scale solutions that address Europe's pressing social and environmental challenges. Looking ahead, we must explore ways to leverage public resources efficiently, for example, through blending instruments and fostering collaboration with private partners. Non-financial support plays an equally important role. That's why I am excited that this event launches a new capacity-building program to equip impact investors with tools, networks, and insights that drive results. You are meeting at a very pivotal time. Together, we must keep this momentum to meet Europe's most pressing challenges. So please, dive in, share, learn, discuss, lead, commit, and maybe today be a milestone in our collective journey towards a resilient impact ecosystem for a fair and green Europe.
I love it when people get clapped who aren't here, don't you? I hope somewhere his ears are burning. That's the thing that we want. I do just pick up on, and our keynote, who isn't coming quite yet, because Mario, you're coming first, but our keynote is, of course, going to pick up on that sentence there, you are meeting at a pivotal time. Just as a small aside, I did a job for the S&D group in the European Parliament last week, and it was on this big achievement on the directive on the minimum wage. And as one of the speakers said, that was achieved in this window of opportunity in the last few years. And of course, the constellation of national governments now, we're looking at something different. So that pivotal time, that's but part of it. And I know our keynote is going to go into more detail about quite why it is so pivotal in just a moment. But first, completing this trio, of course, we have to hear from the European Investment Fund, and specifically from its Chief Executive. A warm welcome to you, Mario Falksted. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's great to be here. It is so nice to see so many familiar faces, but it's in particular to meet new people, like-minded people and good people. You are all active in impact investing where making a difference matters. Now, I have, and you all have, a personal liability to make a positive impact on society. And as Ainara said, we need madness, boldness, and brightness in what we do. Now, the EIF's last dedicated impact event and general partner gathering looks back to 2017. Since then, our impact investor community has grown fivefold, mobilizing almost 10 billion euros in venture capital financing to tackle fundamental issues like climate, environmental, and social questions. We are very proud to be part of this community, and today is an opportunity to celebrate its growth and its achievements. But more importantly, we shall look at the opportunities and the challenges that we are looking ahead. As a policy-driven institution, impact is ingrained in our DNA. Together, and thanks to the unwavering support of our stakeholders, our shareholders, the European Investment Bank and the European Commission, we have been channeling financing into impact investing to close 20 years, supporting pioneering fund managers that dare to go off the beaten track and seek to improve society and planet while also generating financial return. We have worked towards developing better impact measurement, moving away from reporting to true impact, accountability and management, and we have tried to instill systemic change to help the impact ecosystem grow across Europe, attracting private and institutional investors far and wide. What started off as a fledgling investment initiative in a nascent market is now one of our mainstream business lines. With over 3 billion euros committed by the end of this year to over 130 impact funds, which in turn support thousands of ventures with impact at their core. Dear friends, impact investing is finally getting the attention it deserves. And all of you should be proud of your contribution. But at the same time, I'm sure we can all agree that there is so much more potential out there. The pace needs to accelerate, and much more financing is needed. Mobilizing capital from different investors and actors across the public and the private sectors through new financing instruments and partnerships is crucial to generate climate, environmental, social change at scale, with the magnitude required to address the challenges ahead. At the EIF, I can assure you that we remain firmly committed to act as a stable source of funding for the impact market, particularly in this difficult macroeconomic and political climate. But we cannot go it alone, and we also need funding in the EIF. Today, our event brings together major stakeholders of the European impact investing scene, from fund managers to selected limited partners, industry experts, stakeholders, public institutions, and policymakers alike, to take stock of what we are doing, of what the market needs, what the planet needs, what the society needs, to evaluate our impact investing model and question impact accountability, and to look closely at capacity building measures. We should leave no stone unturned in our efforts to get this right. The stakes are too high. And I cannot emphasize enough the importance of your work in driving the innovative solutions that will ultimately secure a sustainable future for our children and the generations to come. Therefore, I would also like to warmly invite you to this event. Speak up, share your thoughts, engage, and connect. And leave inspired by the event, as you said, and the beautiful city of Bilbao. Thank you, and very, very special thanks to the European Commission and the EIB's advisory services who have made this happen, who have organized the event, and of course also to EIF colleagues who are relentlessly working in order to support you and find ways of financing you and find ways on impact measurement, developing the new tools and so on. So I think the message is clear. We are all here. We want to do good things. So let's continue, share thoughts, and how can we do better going forward. Thank you very much.